The Abyss is a great movie, but the background information at jamescamerononline.com is even more interesting because he takes a deep dive into what the NTIs are. He refers to them as non-terrestrial intelligence because of the fact they live in the oceans instead of on the land. He says they came from a place where the conditions were similar to those of our ocean's bottom. So the only place on our planet they care for is deep down in the oceans where the water presses like hands of cruel giants, which makes the surface of our planet as inhospitable to them as the moon is to us. And surprisingly enough, our galaxy may be full of water worlds. And there's even a solar system 35 light years away that has a planet composed of 30% water. And while we don't know exactly where they came from, they parked their original starship behind the moon so that we cannot observe it from Earth. And they refer to themselves as the builders of memory because they remember everything they've encountered. And they didn't come alone, they brought a related species that they refer to as porters with them. And the builders released chemical codes amongst some of the porters, eventually modifying their characteristics until they became the gliders, that are not only able to travel in the water, but they can also travel in the air and into space. And the builders can even implant their consciousness into the gliders. They can also read the minds and memories of other creatures thanks to their telepathic capabilities, in a similar manner to how the Tic Tac was able to intercept the Cat Point in the Nimitz encounter. They also have a peculiar relationship with time, and can only perceive the future and the past, and have no need to measure time themselves. They also have the ability to absorb energy from their surroundings, which is why sensors go crazy when they're around. And they've been here a long time, since before the human species appeared. And they hadn't made themselves known to us until the human population started polluting and scarring our oceans, which is when they decided to observe, study, and understand the human species. And because of the way we treat each other, they believe we're evil, insane monsters, and it's not far from the truth, unfortunately.